Hello everyone, I'm Sidival, and we continue reading World Between Us. So, well, we start this game in previous stream, and so far we mostly just learn what our main character is. Game designer, no, game after, um, not sure. Anyway, he making game and he writing script to the game. I believe it is an RPG. Mm, but yeah, anyway. So, well, also we learn what his name, or I am guessing its nickname is Nine, I think. Mm, yeah, and he was writing his book in cafe, fast food chain, and he was staring on some girl. Girl noticed it, uh, sit with him, read his script, and go away without saying anything. So, well, he say what she wanted to meet with him on the next day, and I am guessing what is gonna be this next day. I mean, one thing, it seems like our main characters don't really get it. He was just thinking what she didn't like his script, and because of this, didn't say anything. Um, so there is a question if he gonna go to this cafe on this next day, or gonna go and they gonna bump into each other randomly on some moment in the future. But I think we already read this about Girl and the Power, or did we just finish here? Well, I guess we still gonna continue from this moment. Mm, whatever if we read it or not. I am guessing it is part of the script what our main character is writing about Girl and the Power. Hmm. Actually, should we start from the start of the story? Hmm. Okay, actually, let's do it this way. Besides, it seems we have a continuation on this page. Um. Anyway, I guess yeah. Let's just start the to read and let's see what's gonna happen. Like after all, in the previous stream was just a prologue, I guess. We didn't get a lot to theorize what's gonna happen. Well, obviously, this girl and our main character 9 gonna meet in the future. It is story about these two, but yeah. Anyway, let's start reading. This is a land blessed by nature, wrapped in a blossoming green. In spring, the hills are covered with flowers, and the refreshing breeze awakens the mind and the soul. In summer, the land is blessed by nature for all to enjoy. There are both magnificent waterfalls and bubbling rivers, proof of nature's work. In autumn, the interwoven foliage is so vivid and rich, like being in the middle of the earth's playground. And winter breathes forward a sea of white, giving the world a sense of peace. This is what the land is like, a land of seasons, blessed by nature. This little girl still remembers that one morning in spring, when she was standing beside her grandma across a field of blooming flowers, planning farewell to her father. She tried hard to hold back her tears. She kept a tight grip on her grandma's gentle hand, watching as the figure of her father slowly faded into the horizon. She set a goal for herself. She would follow her father's example, to be a strong but gentle person. Everyone in town trusted her father. He brought happiness and laughter and helped to solve the problems around him. Also, the girl admired him as a father, and Grandma was proud of him as her son. He always believed in himself and marched forward towards his goal. He never wavered, and when facing obstacles, that when she wanted to become like her father, to follow in his footsteps, to ease their pain, listen to their worries, and spread happiness to everyone. That genuine expression on his face was deeply engraved in the girl's heart. The girl opened her eyes, remembering that spring from 6 years ago, the last time she saw her father. Hmm, kinda interesting what's happened to her father. It was, with how it was written, it feels like it was for a while. Well, it is for a while to her father, but he's not dead, I guess. Hmm, at least from what we've seen. But when why? It seems like she didn't expect him to return. Anyway, I mean, maybe he's a soldier or something like this. Anyway, now it's spring again, the season of blossoming green. Having completed her lessons for the day in the city, the girl takes a carriage and returns to her beautiful little town. And the person to greet her is the girl's remaining relative. Okay, yeah, now I remember. We was reading it. Yes, I on pre-stream. Anyway, Grandma, I'm home. Hmm, I completely don't trying to track these dates. Honestly, this one thing I'm always was really bad with. Like if there are some dates in books, games, novels, and so on. Unless I specifically try to figure out what's going on, like in Bakana, as we doing right now, I am trying to keep track on for the years. But unless case like this, I'm not sick them, but I don't try to memorize them. It just don't work for me. So because of that, I'm not sure if it's the next day after 9 meet the girl or there sometime what's between these two moments. Anyway, we click. Now, believe in your dreams. In your dream. Don't worry about how others see you. There might be setbacks, low points, However, you must believe that in the night darkness, a bright, sparkling star will be born. Okay, I am guessing it's the girl. Mostly because from what I've noticed, they are usually paying name red when it's a girl and blue when it is a man. But well, at least from what we've seen so far. After all, we've seen only four characters, I guess. Uh, Nine main character, this girl, and two colleagues of the nine. But yeah, so far blue and green work like this, and blue and red, yeah. Hmm. Anyway, I am guessing she is reading his script aloud. Move forward with all your being, undoubted by the path with no end inside. Waiting for you at the end is the one who will enter your soul. You're finally awake. I'm still trying to figure out how I got here. You're being hit on, I think. Oh, was it your first time? I believe that for a lot of guys, this would be their first time. When it's the same for both of us. Okay? I can read you like an open book. If you can't accept that, let's try something else. Like what? Pretend you're here to keep me company. There doesn't need to be any special reason. Oh, you seem to be okay with that. Anyway, do you have to read the script out loud? So yeah, she was reading his script. My fragile heart can't take it. I thought you wanted my feedback. His lies are full of positive vibes and filled with dreams. Unhitched by obstacles, trying every challenge. And when disappointment is around every corner, my conviction to go forward only becomes stronger. I really like this part. Pick up a piece of finely sliced rare beef with her metal chopsticks and chips on it. You might be wondering, how are the two of us, who have yet exchanged our names and have only known each other for fewer than 2 hours, are not now having dinner together at a barbecue restaurant? Hey, eat, you must be hungry. They limit how long customers can stay, don't waste it. I guess the juicy slice of beef for me. I gradually give in to its savory smell and its irresistible appearance. I pick up a piece and begin to eat. Delicious. This is truly worthy of being called a delicacy. Oily, but not greedy. The fatty texture instantly melts in the mouth. Absolutely exquisite. As I enjoy the taste, I recall how I got here. Yeah, I really interested how it's happened. Yes, that's right. It was around 6 in the evening. People at the office were starting to leave. You didn't expect things to go smoothly today. Why are you surprised? You are working during lunchtime. You're right. I had intended to stay at office until 7 p.m. However, I remember what she told me before we left. Okay, she actually remembered this. Don't forget to come tomorrow, man of maturity. Come tomorrow as well. Because of that, I felt extra motivated, making more progress at a faster pace. Before I knew it, there were only 10 minutes left until the end of lunchtime. You're working very hard. Is a new game coming out soon? I don't think so. Why do you sound uncertain? Don't you be looking forward to it too? You haven't ordered a limited edition figure. You really have an eye for those things. I wonder how it'll end. I can't wait. But what's wrong? Nothing. I should go home and get ready for the show. Bye. Oh, bye? I was until after my colleague left that I remembered that anime series is ending today. As I realized this, I sensed a bit of panic. Is that what it feels like to have great expectations for someone? Yes, I admit that's the case. Really, I just want to hear your thoughts about my script. However, I can't avoid having unwarranted expectations. After all, she's beautiful, and I am a man. No guy would be able to stay calm when a beautiful girl invites them out. As the saying goes, tough roses have thorns, so it's best to remain cautious. I keep giving myself excuses as I leave the office. At 7 in the evening, I arrive in cementing. I'm still completely sure I am reading this uh, name incorrectly. Immediately, I see a Christmas tree illuminated by many colorful lights as I exit the MRT station. Oh, now that I think about it, when did the Christmas tree appear in cementing? A week ago? Or was it a month ago? I don't think about it for too long now. But I don't remember if I said I commented about this or not in previous stream, but it's kinda funny what we again have Christmas in the story. Well, I said again, but we actually didn't have it before. It just I was we get or start reading uh, Tiny Snow. I choose this game because there was snow and I was choosing game for the New Year or Christmas, well, mostly New Year, and it actually wasn't Christmas in this game, but anyway. And now in some random game what we choose next, we actually have Christmas. I don't know. It's probably stupid, but I find it a little bit funny. Anyway, I don't think about it for too long now. After all, it's that time of the year. It will be Christmas in a few days. Sorry, a day that arrives and then leaves again is not a fan of Christmas, I guess. But will she come? I and hurry early, but I hear towards that place anyway. I head towards that place. No, no, no. Sorry. Mm-mm. I hope there's not gonna be too much problem with me reading. Mm. By the way, it's okay. Sorry, I just was wondering about uh, background on the stream, if it's the game or not, but it is the game. I mean, blurred background behind me. Um, anyway, it just my desktop's roughly same color, so anyway, it's not important. Let's just continue reading. The bench that hard to miss when anyone comes to Ximending. Of course, she isn't on the bench. Why shouldn't that be a surprise? After all, she's a stranger to me. Well, I should go to the fast food place and wait until it's 8. Just as I am about to open the door, I hear a familiar voice from behind. Yeah? Yeah? Why are you here? I I just got off work. Why I'm stuttering? I'm not intimidated by her. I keep trying to tell myself that. So interesting, she wasn't expecting him to go and meet her. She was thinking what she scared him away, but it's interesting what they both actually decided to go here, even if they both didn't think but it's gonna work. Hmm. I'm not intimidated by her. I keep trying to tell myself that. Okay, well, okay, I'm not gonna do anything, but I a little don't like background music here. It just feels a little too short. Or I don't know, probably not it's too short, but it just don't really loop around too good. Like because it's really noticeable. Anyway. Robert, come, I switch my thoughts back into reality. I thought you were going to be here at 8. I was planning to wait for you. Oh, okay. She actually was thinking he. She actually was thinking he go here. Interesting. Since you are right on time and I just arrived, we can probably still change our reservation. Reservation? Let's go. Where to? Dinner, of course. Where did you stop eating? Uh, I have a lot of questions for you. Alright. You've been waiting here since 7. A little before 7? Looks like you don't believe me. Alright, just it, and I'll explain. Tina. And you? Tina? Yes, that's my name. Okay, we learned her name. And what's your name? Nine. You can call me Nine. You can call me Nine. So, again, I'm guessing what is just a nickname. Interesting. Is he don't like his real name or something? Like, I am guessing he may be unwilling to give his name to the strangers. But his colleagues also call him Nine, so that your internet alias? Of course not. Yeah, I thought you'd be the same as your online persona. Really? The internet is like a trove nowadays. I don't want a stranger to look for dirt from my history. True. Judging by your reaction, you might have experienced that. Haha, is it obvious? As I said before, now stay quiet and I'll explain. Alright? Alright? Yes, I started talking to you because I noticed you staring at me. Actually, I just wanted to come over and see what you are doing. Also, I must admit that I thought you were up to no good. So Isha was thinking, what he is a stalker? Hmm, up to no good? Like uploading a photo of me? Yeah? Wait just a sec. I was just looking for inspiration. I understand. I have to look for inspiration too. So I believe she said before what she is have experience with scripts. So I am guessing she may be a writer. Hmm. Is there gonna be a story about them cooperate together for creating a game? Hmm. Don't look at me like that. I did feel guilty. So that's why I'm here? Of course. That includes the script too. As I said, I like some parts of the script. That is it. I was beginning to think you had nothing noteworthy to say about it. Oh, is it because of that happened yesterday? I'm sorry. I remembered I had something important to do. I wasn't intentionally avoiding your questions. As thanks, this is my treat. This restaurant is good. I read the online reviews, and it has really high ratings. This place must be expensive. It's okay. This place is only open in northern Taiwan. I won't eat here normally, only if I wanted to. Northern Taiwan? Yes, I am here on vacation. I am staying at nearby hotel. That's why I was able to get here at 7. However, I've been exploring Simending for the past couple of days. Vacation. You're still a student? No student would describe their holidays as vacation, right? However, what student has time off in December? Oh, so you're working, and you just took a long vacation? That's about right. Hmm, interesting. Is she... Okay, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking about right? Think me, she didn't say something. Is something what happened with your work would make your take a vacation? Hmm. Did you tell your boss you are going to travel overseas, but all you really wanted was a solo relaxed vacation? That's good spin on it. Let's say that's what happened. Okay. Still feels like she didn't say something, didn't tell something about your, but it makes sense. She is just mid 9. Like there is no reason for her to openly tell everything about herself yet. Oh, it sounds very suspicious. Yep, I am agreed. Why? I'll just pretend that's what happened. Good. Okay. We engaged in friendly chat for the next 10 minutes or so. On the short time we spent together, I have a really good impression of her. From how she speaks to her etiquette, and the sub subtle test of her manners show that she has a fine temperament. They come from completely different worlds. She's probably the popular high school student. Um, a girl who chasing her dreams but must choose between. It's a fantasy, but surprisingly, it feels realistic, doesn't it? What is what is this based on? Based on I was the source of inspiration. I see. So it's life experience. I use it too sometimes. I look back and wonder what would happen if I made my if I made a different choice, or if one of my past actions had ended up in success instead. I retrace footsteps and imagine what would happen. There are so many branches in our lives. Every branch can lead us down different paths. So, this script is basically a branch of one of your what if stories. It feels like, you can say that. There's no need to feel embarrassed. In some ways, we think alike. After all, such conversations rarely happen in real life. You should get used to it. There is a first time for everyone. Alright, time's up. She stands up suddenly and takes the bill. Eh? Is she really going to pay for everything? She probably spent over 2000. Mm, what's MTD? I guessing it's some Taiwan currency. Mm, New Taiwan dollar. Okay. Let's just say. Anyway, it's not. It's not the. Sorry, my brain not braining. Or forget title of our another novel. Yeah, it's not a world end economic. There's probably not gonna be a lot of currency in here. Yeah, you probably spent over $2,000. It's not a lot, but not a small amount either. How can I let her, whom I don't even consider a friend, take care of the bill? Wait. She looked at me in confusion. You should split the bill. That's not necessary. I was the one who dragged you in here. No, you shouldn't. Oh, are you trying to act manly? That's not it. Besides, should you really be using that word in this situation? Anyway, how about this? She points to my back. Indicating that she pointing to the laptop beside my back. Let me continue reading after. Okay? Awesome, you can pay for the next meal. Wait, next meal? I approached the cashier without answering my question. I thought I five if you're reading my script. Next time, is it? It feels like she being leading me on, but it's just my imagination, isn't it? As I look at her, I remember my original goal. Once again, I'm in deep thought as I appreciate her unique temperament. What story does she have to tell? Why is she doing this? Does she simply want to read my script? Or she wants to pass the time? She is a cheerful and outgoing girl. Whereas I am introvert who's into anime and video games. Normally, our paths would never cross. It shouldn't have happened. However, when I think about it, she might be a gamer too. As I continue to think, someone feels off, but I don't know what it is. Why do I let myself continue to be led on by her? I could just ignore her and have everything went to the way it was. Such a strange person. While I'm looking at her as she pays the bill, I'll feel bad if I just suddenly leave. Strange, what a strange person. She walks towards the door and gestures towards me, letting me know everything's okay. I grab my belongings and approach. Sorry, uh, just starting to read, but I again already struggle for some reason. Um, let's hope it's just gonna fix itself at some point. Anyway, I grab my belongings and approach her. It's just an illusion. What? Your thoughts are written all over your face. What thoughts? Oh, what do you think? I'm wondering. Whatever you're older than me. That's why I said it's an illusion. It bothers you? Not really. But I guess we're about the same age. I could be much younger. That's definitely an illusion. Maybe I'm an elf girl who can live for 2000 years. Don't make such a face. Don't creative writers think like that. Ahem. Anyway, it's your turn. Where are seats over there? And there's an outline to see too. It's as you said. Are they gonna continue or it's gonna be next day? A big, after a bit of back and forth, we sit on bench in a center of cementing. If this were just any normal day, our behavior would be considered normal. However, this time my laptop is on the girl's lap. Tina, that's her name, or her alias. Speaking of her, This is the first time a girl asked for my name outside of work or school. Recalling my days as a student, I had average, or more accurately, mediocre success with girls. You could count the number of my female friends who are more than acquaintances, not including colleagues. It only comes to one. We only tell to each other once in a while, and our conversation never go beyond small talk. I should put aside whose ridiculous thoughts. Looks like having someone besides me reading my script makes me nervous. Not to mention, she's focused. On a cold day like this, having a warm drink is nice. I'm going to buy a drink. Do you want anything? I'll have what you're having. Um, um, thank you. What, eh? You don't like coffee? I like it, sort of. I often buy a cup at work. But isn't it late to be having coffee? Thought you need to sleep later, office worker 9. I can fall asleep and after drinking coffee. Oh, that's unusual. Is it? Like, honestly, in my case, I actually feel even sleepier after coffee. But I am guessing it's because I am kinda sometimes drink a little too much energy drinks, and because of that, coffee just stopped working on me. Anyway, oh, that's unusual. I've gotten into the habit of drinking lattes. Maybe I should go to hot chocolate. It's nice to have a cup of latte at night every once in a while. Also, I said I want to have what you think. So if I asked you for something else, that would be rude of me, wouldn't it? I can see that, especially after having dinner with you. Why don't you think about where to have dinner tomorrow? Decide upon seeing me not reacting. She puts the latte on the bench and turns off the laptop before handing it back to me. I've read all I can for today. Thanks. Are you going to accept my invitations for tomorrow? Wow, I have no idea if you're just being overly cautious. I thought you were just going to buy a drink from the vending machine. Couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you walk into the convenience store. You do realize I still have your laptop. It probably cost 30k, right? But let's not talk about that. The documents are probably priceless to you, being a writer and all, right? Did you make backups? Hey, don't suddenly look away when your face has that. Oh, you're right. Look. I take a deep breath and take the laptop from her hands. I look at the girl, Tina, in front of me. I sense that she's giggling on the inside. So, why are you inviting me? Didn't I already tell you? It's because of the script. I want to see how the plot will develop. From the folder I saw, there are 5 chapters. Yeah, I've only begun writing the fifth chapter. I've read 2 chapters so far. Hopefully, I can finish all of them before my vacation ends. Hopefully. Hmm, I am kinda worrying about your vacation. Like, what's gonna happen when your vacation ends? Like, if she won't get into a relationship only for this vacation? I hope not, because, well, firstly, I'm not gonna be happy as a reader because I kinda don't like things like this. I always prefer, I don't know, it's just my opinion, but I really don't like mm, unserious relationships in general. I mean, at least I, I guess in sense of love and stuff. I mean, okay, we can say there's maybe some stuff going on between love, but yeah, I really not fan of this. And if speaking of that, I am also believe what people can do whatever they want. It just if there is gonna be story like this, I'm not gonna be happy about reading this. Hmm. Well, actually, I believe there was different years when we start reading in like different chapters, like what we're reading right now. Then there's gonna be a flashback, I guess, and then we're gonna go to the future. Hmm. So maybe this part of the story gonna be about this time with your vacation, and then we're gonna learn more about her and return to somehow how story gonna be continued between these two in the future. I guess we'll see. But there's another reason. Turns her back against me and picks up the coffee from the bench. She takes a sip and oh, you're curious? She turns around and looks back at me mischievously. Again, I'm totally taken in by her aura. Her playful lips, her black silky hair. It shines vividly under the multicolored street lights. Her youthful face enters my eyes. I can confirm that she's definitely beautiful, like a model. There's no doubt about that. However, underneath her innocent smile, there is a slight discord. The dark circles under her eyes contrast with the purity of her smile. As I look closer, I see that her eyes are a bit red. Suddenly, an unusual thought pops into my head. It appears as she been isolated from the world. No, maybe she's isolating herself from the world. Confronted by her question, I couldn't think of a reply. I want to say something, but the words are stuck in my throat and refuse to come out. Why does she look so sad? Under the streetlights, her body reflects a grayish hue. She unable to hide it. I cannot say or do anything to reply. I can only observe quietly and gaze into her world from outside. Until alright, time's up. Immediately, your voice returns me to reality. An unexplainable atmosphere, indescribable emotions. Words can't express what just happened. Then, what's our reason? Should I tell you? Just then, I thought I sensed her laughing mischievously. I sensed her laughing mischievously. This time thought is different. I didn't sense that sadness I felt before. The dreamlike sensation I experienced blew away like dust. I'm just kidding. Um, it isn't anything special. As I'm finally in Taipei, I want to explore the city. Also, if I have a guide to show me around, that'd be great. I am to be that guide? I should give you heads up. I'm not familiar with places. Basically, I have no idea of the best places to sightsee or eat at. It's true, I don't go out often. Staying at home is more relaxing. Really relatable, I totally understand this guy. I see, that's a shame. Oh, I hear that there's a commercial building experimenting. On the top floor is game arcade. There are floor styles and other fields to do. Also, I hear you can buy daily items. Do you know where it is? I've been searching for the past couple of days, but I still can't find it. You mean the one in building? It's over there. I point to the tall, square building behind us. This building has everything from snacks to clothes, toys and gaming arcades. A very typical commercial building in Taipei. Oh, then you passed. Oh, this feels like the third time I've been led on. Isn't it obvious? I thought I haven't said anything. I thought that wall too. Now she didn't make it obvious. I'm almost certain she is into ICG, anime, comics, and games. That's why I don't need to visit any famous tourist sites or popular food stalls. I only want to go to places where people like us have fun. That's more than enough. Can't you consider that I might not be that kind of person? Eh? What are you talking about? Your name tag says otherwise. You didn't notice? That's when I realized that's not just today, but yesterday too. I had the company name tag around my neck. Of course, she knows that I work for a gaming company. Still, isn't a little forward to ask a guy to accompany you? Not to mention that invitation from such a beautiful lady is from such a beautiful. I think we're gonna read a little bit more and just gonna stop. Gonna be second time when we're gonna have a short stream, I guess, but there's a lot of reason to read when I constantly misreading words. And I don't know why. It's not like I'm sleepy today or something. At least not too sleepy. Mm, I don't know. I guess sometimes just days like this. Not to mention that the invitation is from such a beautiful lady. However, I dare not say that out loud. I just know that only someone who's kind at heart can write such a script. Like children who learn music can never become bad. No, that's not it. Your script reveals that kind of person you are. Someone with deep, insightful thoughts. And often this could be written by someone who can think from different perspective, but doesn't have empathy towards ours. Praise. Is she praising me? I feel my body shaking a little out her words. My hand reached up to scratch my head. Oh, really? I've never received such feedback before. It's not the usual praise I get, rather, it's feedback from someone who analyzed my writing process. Honestly, I can't help feeling happy. Embarrassed? Anyone would feel so. Ah, alright. I'll go with you tomorrow, or maybe the day after. Is that okay? Yep, I look forward to our date. She actually called it a date. Is she serious, or is she just teasing him? If I was 10 years younger, I would have totally fallen for that. If we had been 10 years younger, I would have never been brave enough to say such a thing. Haha. We both laugh at the same time for a few seconds later. And now we've only been around each other for a few hours these past 2 days. I wanted to see her smile many times. However, her smile now is generally coming from her heart. Looks like I won't be bored for the next few days. But tomorrow is Christmas Eve, and the day after is Christmas. Aren't you planning to go out with friends? Do you want to back out? But for me, friends are just people online who talk smack and play games together. I have to go out with them and worry about their feelings. I'd be uncomfortable. Uncomfortable. That is coincidence. It looks like we think alike. Isn't it a bit hypocritical though, considering what we were doing now? Well, let's just say that we aren't friends. Okay? True, we are only acquaintances. Yes, acquaintances. That's all. Hmm, interesting. I thought today would end just like that. However, I never imagined I'd been here with her. We're both on the top floor of one new building, the game arcade. I'd have thought you've been here before. I really haven't. I've only heard of this place. Also, going with someone makes a bit difference. I was just thinking, you're letting me read your script, and you also agreed to meet up with me for the next couple of days. How should I reciprocate? I pay for everything while we're here. How does that sound? No way. Room. That's why I have suggestion. From now on, I'll do everything to make sure you have fun. Come on, let's play. He looks like a child, as she runs off. However, I'm a little excited too, seeing with arcade machines. The last time I played on one was when I was a student. It's now 9 p.m. The arcade closed at 10. Only 1 hour. I should give it my all. What are you doing? Inserting a coin? What's the coin you're holding? $10. So what? Stop, or the attendants will say something. Hmm. I am guessing these automats have some special coins to use. Look at me in confusion. This really does look like your first time at arcade place. This is your first time on this kind of machine. I played on claw machine before. There are indeed many of the on the streets high. You finally realize your mistake and turns away. Yes, this is my first time, so where can I get tokens? Okay, yeah, there is some tokens. But I am just guessing, well, was guessing because I also wasn't on places like this before. Mm, mostly, well, mostly because I don't go outside, but I also kinda feel like places like this is just a scam. Anyway, the counter? Nope, you can get tokens at that machine over there. Oh, quietly walks over to the machine I pointed to. It doesn't matter. It's not my place to say anything. I can relate. Things that everyone else saw as obvious were confusing for me, too. And someone finally points out the obvious, that realization feels strong. This sound echoes into my ears. Guacamole, a very simple and popular game. When a goofer's head pops out, you hit it with a hammer and get points. Oh, I think I've seen this thing a lot in the anime. And for people who's never played this game, they're probably seen it somewhere. There are even spin-off versions on phones, computers, and children's toys. Although it's popular, not many people can become masters of the game. An orchestra sound reverberates. So, I just want to ask, how are you so good at guacamole? Breaking the record is already impressive, but breaking your own record after that? Smashed the record twice already, but she claims that she never played before today. I'm heavy being complimented, but you aren't going to earn extra points. It was more of a question. I played this before. Eh? When I was a student, I played guacamole almost every day. Oh wait, it's starting again. How many tokens did you put in? By the way, it feels a a little strange game to play every day. If she had some, I don't know, hatred to something, what she need to let out. The machine makes that familiar sound again. Ew, that feels good. So this is real guacamole. Looks like you released a lot of steam. Did I? The machine seems a bit worn down now. I've never played on my computer before. I really wanted to play in a real arcade. Um, how playing on computer helping to play in the real thing? Like, I mean, maybe if you have good reaction, but like on the computer shouldn't give any muscle memory or something. So I want so. Don't think about it. Hey, come on, next game. After that, from racing cars to shooting games to fighting games, we played almost every kind of game. We didn't waste 1 minute. After we finished one game, we immediately rushed over to the next game. Our intention to have fun changed to competition. Now it's five wins and 5 losses. A draw. If we count guacamole, then I lost. It doesn't count. I've played it like 1,000 times before. Aren't you serious? Of course, I'm not exaggerating. I'm kind of proud of it. If that's true, I can only admire. How can you play so much? It can be just to pass the time. It's exactly that? Alright, we only have a few minutes left. Could we play another game to decide the winner? The last time? Why not try our luck this time? Luck? I start the machine near the entrance. It's a ticket lottery machine. After inserting a token, a ball rolls down and enters the hole below. We get the number of tickets equal to the number written on the hole. Oh, this one's not bad. Well, let's go. See who gets more tickets. That's the punishment for losing? Let's go old school. Have the losers do something for a winner. Oh. This can be interesting. Of course, it has to be something they can do. You sure can be calculating, but I'll accept. I'll go first. While this simply game before wet, I can feel the rush of adrenaline. I insert a token and watch as the ball gradually rolls down and falls into one of the holes. 10 tickets. I'm going to win. I think to myself, after all, this is the silver prize. I've never seen anyone win the grand prize. Let me guess, she is gonna win grand prize? There's a huge difference between the grand prize and silver prize. The odds of getting it must be... Yep. The machine emits a red light and tapping sound. The hour patterns look towards us. Those must be really low. Did you just say what was on your mind? My frustration builds up as the machine keeps spinning out tickets. I thought it's broken. Oh, does this mean I won? 1,000 tickets. So, the punishment. I should think about it. 9? Yes, I lost, but don't ask for something that I can't handle. Don't worry, we agreed on the terms beforehand, right? Anyway, should we exchange these tickets for an item? Yep, you can go to the counter and to do that. I'm not sure what we can get. 110 tickets is probably only get you a medium price. But I can still get it all, right? We take our tickets to the counter, looking hopeful. Maybe we can change them for something decent? Excuse me. Yes, how may I help you? So yeah, again it's red. So I was right, it's red for female and blue for males. Hmm, I guess it's gonna be convenient for people who they really try to make bosses, but obviously I'm too bad with this, so it's not really helpful for me. Anyway, yes, how may I help you? Oh, didn't you just win the grand prize? I saw this now. Congratulations. Thank you. Looks like I was lucky today. I was really slim. I've only seen it happen twice since I started working here. Now, you're the third. Amazing that the odds are so slim. I admit, I totally lost. Does that mean I've totally won? No, I didn't win 5 times. I said, no, I did win 5 times. That doesn't count as a total win. Now pick on the small things. Then, um, so you want to exchange these tickets for a reward? Yes, what can we change them for? Since it's 1,000 tickets, this is pointing to the items on the shelves. They can be exchanged for anything except the large plush toys. Large plush toys are displayed in the most visible position. At least 3,000 tickets are needed for them. However, there are daily necessities, decorations, and even snacks and drinks. Oh, so you can get large plush toy. You want one? Usually, that's what you'd look at first, right? Not really. I'm here on vacation, so how can I even bring one home? If you want it, that's different. I'll even pay for the price difference. Don't double. Choose one quickly. The arcade about to close. Um, then, if you don't mind, I recommend this one. The assistant holds a dark blue box. She opens it, and inside is a pair of bracelets, beautifully ornamented. So I am guessing with assistant being what they are a couple. They have some subtle pattern differences, but overall they look about the same. Oh, not bad. This is most popular item for couples. What do you think? Yep, I was totally right. Well, it was obvious, so. Couples. But we're not a couple. In terms of commemorable value, I could consider it. Oh, I'm sorry. It will get along so well, and I thought. Don't worry about it. What should I choose in 9? If you want something with commemorable value, why not choose something peculiar? It would leave a deeper impression. What about that one? Put a nearby plush toy. It's a strange looking bear. I thought it's brown colored, typical of bears. It has pink patches all over its body, giving a slight disharmony. Well, yeah, it's kinda strange looking. To be honest, it's kinda ugly, but okay. Overall, it has a dark hue, but wears a golden belt that attracts a lot of attention. Its design is strange. While it's not ugly, no, it's totally ugly, but okay, it's not cute either. It doesn't look like kids would like it. I think just worst thing about this beer, it just have this mm, what color of this patches, yeah, because well, it's look like he didn't have a fur on these places, and because of that, he, I don't know, look really unhealthy. Like some, well, yeah, ill unhealthy beer. Anyway, it doesn't look like kids would like it. Yeah, the tenant looks surprised, but she takes the beer from the shelf anyway. The bell on the beer next starts ringing lightly. She then placed it in front of us. Now that I can look more closely, the beer isn't doll-sized. It can look quite decent. Are you sure you want this one? What do you think? I have a good feeling about it. Yeah? Are you sure? Seeing her doubtful expression, I decided to give her a little push. After all, I don't dislike this beer. It feels like a rare toy. That's true. I think so too. The design looks unique. You can't easily forget it after seeing it. You can't find it in our shops. And I don't recall seeing it on the internet either. Maybe because it's not cute? Perhaps. In that case, this beer has value. Consider its rarity. Oh, why does the tunnel look so puzzled? Thinking about it, I've never seen such a beer anywhere else. However, keep within my memories, it feels like I have. Hmm, interesting. Alright, then let's exchange the tickets for beer. Just letting you know, there will be no refunds after exchanging. The CSS makes this point really clear. Looks like many people have exchanged tickets for this beer, but later return it for refunds. Um, no problem. The stranger the better. Sorry to remind me of today. It better be something really unique. Then, thank you. Now, I understand why many people returned it. At first I thought it was because of its appearance. However, there's a simple reason. After leaving the arcade and building, the bell on the beer neck rings like mad. Okay, we still continue. It looks like both of us can already guess that's our is thinking. We can return it now. And it's just the beer after all. Maybe I should say something good about it. The ringing sound is practical. In that way, it can be used as an alarm to warn of approaching dangers. I really feel glad I'm aimed at me before I can finish my sentence. I mean, you can have it on the door. When a visitor comes, it immediately lets you know. You can also use it as decoration. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Right. I want to put it in my room, Doubt. I like the design. Then that won't do. Why? You see, doesn't the bell ring even with a little movement? Checks the beer and indeed it makes loud ringing sound. And what about that? When the bell rings at night, it means it's been moving around. Like telling its owner that it's coming for you. Like that? I just made that up. I wanted to point out that it's from a popular movie. Okay, yeah, if it's gonna start ringing at night, it's gonna be kinda creepy. However, she doesn't say anything. Instead, the ringing sound becomes more violent. I look at her to see that she's trying to remove the bell. After a few seconds out, the bell is still stuck. It looks like it can be removed. I feel appointed glare aimed at me. Alright, I'll just ignore it. Ahem. I consider a suggestion, hanging it on the door. At the same time, she looked at the beer. Ringing sound changed subtly as it gets further away. Once again, I sense that strong discord. Under that smile, that is what is she hiding? I continue to feel curious. Her action, personality, there are so many unknowns. Oh, this beer, doesn't it look familiar? Think so too? This beer might not be unique, after all. I should give that thought to myself tough. Alright, I won't say anything. It's about time, right? Rune, I have to go work tomorrow. I'm sorry about today, but thank you for keeping me company. Had all the fun too? Don't forget about the feedback for a script. Of course. Tomorrow then, since I'm not sure what time I'll finish work. Just in case, let's exchange numbers. How unfortunate. I didn't bring my phone. You left it at the hotel? No, I didn't bring it to Taipei. Interesting. So it is looking more and more what she is trying to escape something. Really? Yes. Keep to type A without bringing your phone. Aren't you worried about getting lost or being inconvenience? I can just ask someone if I have questions. Also, she takes out a booklet from her bag. She opens it. I brought a map. What kind of ancient traveler are you? Eh, isn't it more fun traveling like that? Anyway, I'll make sure to arrive around 7. I look forward to it. After saying goodbye, I head to the MRT. Oh, the bell. That's when I suddenly recall that beer's origins. I watched an American cartoon show as a kid, and that beer is one of the characters. The bell on its neck was most noticeable, very unforgettable. No other I couldn't remember before. Only when that bell kept ringing did I suddenly remember. Also, I remember reading some stories based on this character. I could still tell her now if she was here. Of course, that she isn't. I turned my ears still hearing the ring of the distant bell. She long gone. I thought she doesn't exist, vanishing from this world. Astonishing. His thought comes to mind. It's quite astonishing. Maybe I'm being weird. I've probably been watching too many shows like that one. I'll tell her about the bear next time I see her. With that, I turn around and hear the Emmer team. I yawn, indicating that today is over. Okay, and this is a good place to stop, I think. I guessing there's gonna be a continuation of the story here. Yeah, and we're gonna continue from this moment. Save. Let's save in new place. Hmm. So I guess when we saving on the script, I'm gonna be called Fantasy World. Anyway, I'll go to the menu here. Oh, I might, make a new schedule, but honestly, nothing gonna change in on the next week. Well, okay, in the Monday we're gonna play, yeah, new game. I think it's gonna be Rogue Tower, so tower defense game. But besides that, on the next week, everything gonna continue as well as it was on this week. Mostly because surprisingly we didn't die in Minecraft today. We finally survived one hardcore stream. But yeah, well, and obviously we're gonna continue this story on the next stream. I guess again this stream was quite short. If you're gonna continue like this, then reading the story gonna take us a while. Mm, but from another side, this story so far have really slow pacing, and I am honestly feel a little bit better to reading it like this so far at least, because it just feels like good places to stop. Yeah. Anyway, it's all for play. So goodbye. Have a nice on the day.